Welcome back to more of The Sims 4. It's been a little while since we kind of came back to this series, actually. 2020 is crazy, life is crazy, we all know this. But this episode we are back in this household with Willow, Rocco and Daniel. Last time we saw these guys, Daniel aged up into a teenager, so he's now going to high school, so everyone's up nearly 7 AM. And wow, he's feeling very playful about the comedy show, I guess. It's also Love Day, as you can see in this top corner here. And Daniel actually now takes part in that, now he's a teenager. Unfortunately, he doesn't actually have a special someone in his life right now, so maybe he'll meet someone at school today, I don't know. But it may not be the happiest of Love Days for Daniel, just because things may not happen for him. But Willow and Rocco can probably go out on a date and complete Love Day for them. So yeah, I'm excited to see what this family's going to get up to now, because it's been a while since I've seen these guys, and I have missed them, and I told Daniel to clean that up, but he hasn't, so thanks Daniel. But yeah, they're just kind of getting ready for the day ahead. I don't know who's working what. Let's see. Rocco's working in 2 hours. Willow obviously works from home anyway. How 2020 of her. And yeah, Daniel has school fairly soon. So you guys should probably get changed. It would help, wouldn't it? So you get ready. You get ready. And yeah, it's going to be, hopefully, a romantic day for Willow and Rocco. Wholesome Scenes. As they can enjoy a happy love day together. Now that their son's a bit more grown up and getting on with his life, getting on in the world. He's actually quite tall, I think. Daniel looks like he's taller than his parents, so... But of course, the most important thing here is Clooney, who we haven't seen in a little while. Yay! Which is, of course, Rocco's familiar, little magic buddy, who we love. So, yeah, I've missed these guys, and it is time for Rocco to go to work. So we're just going to have the house to herself for most of the day while the guys are out, which is fair enough. You can get changed as well. And yeah, the last episode of the entire Let's Play, we're also focusing on the other household. And Jay is still getting a bit older, and we also had Tara age up. So all exciting things with this family. And I'm intrigued to see what these guys are going to be up to this time. But obviously, we can't really do much, I think, yet about Love Day until Rocco gets home from work. So that's going to have to kind of wait, I think, for now. When do you start? Yeah, 31 minutes until he has to leave. So until then, Willow can just chill, maybe write a book. Who knows? We're going to have Daniel make friends while he's at school as well, because you never know. He may meet someone special on Love Day. It would be kind of wholesome. But for now, we're just going to chill, see where this episode takes us now that we're back with this family. And yeah, maybe a bit of a quiet day for Willow for now. But I don't know why... For some reason, Rocco's playing The Sims when he literally has to go to work. So, you do you. Very meta of him, I'll give him that. But now Rocco's off to work. Willow, what can we have you do? Maybe you could do a bit of flower arranging. That was your new hobby you kind of started. Maybe you could have a go at that. I mean, it's Love Day after all. I feel like you could make something for Rocco, couldn't you? Especially like red roses. Yeah, do that. And that could be like, I think one of the things for Love Day is to give flowers. So you can give those to Rocco when he gets back. Love Day kind of requirement complete. And yeah, it's nice to be back with these guys. Obviously the series has slowed down quite a bit. Things have mellowed out. And I have kind of been wondering what to do with the series now. Because it has been over a year since we started with Alfonso way back when. How this family's grown since then. What I'm thinking is, I think we need to kind of start setting things up for maybe an end game to this series. I'm thinking maybe episode 50 is a nice round number to end this particular story out with these guys. And maybe later on down the line I start a new Sim series where I follow a different set of characters. And if these guys are still around at that point, I could set it in the same world. If they're still around, they could maybe cameo or something. But I just feel like... Whoa. Nice job, Willow. I'm thinking... You know, there are lots of stories I want to tell through The Sims. Oh, we've got a thing here, Left Day School Party. Oh boy, that's dramatic. There's a lot of things I want to do with The Sims, like story-wise, but I don't know if I could tell some of those storylines with these characters. So maybe starting fresh would be a really nice way of going about it, you know, and then we could do like a vampire-focused story, or, you know, there's a new Star Wars pack and we could somehow integrate into things. Stuff like that. And I don't want to just, like, make all these families and all these characters that I've spent over a year with now, like, constantly miserable and going through all these stories if it doesn't happen, like, naturally and organically. And I feel like I can do that maybe with different sets of characters. So I feel like maybe we try and wrap up this story with these guys, and in future we could tell other stories with other characters, maybe even maybe descendants of these guys, you know, later on down the line. But I'm not quite sure when that would be yet. But, you know, I always want Sims to kind of be a constant presence on my channel, I think, because it's just a nice kind of chill thing to do most of the time. But I feel like with these guys in particular, maybe their story is coming to an end because, you know, a lot of the first generation of kids now are getting older. They're going to become elders pretty soon. Jay's not going to be around much longer either. Alphonse is already gone. I feel like this would be a good time to draw a line under it, and, you know, maybe we could pick up some of the younger characters' stories with other series, etc., etc. But we'll have to wait and see. But I feel like episode 50, which is still a bit away, it's going to be a few months, I think, till we get there anyway. And I feel like that could be the end of this first era of the Sims Let's Plays on this channel, I think. But yeah, let me know where you may stand on that and what you would like to see by the end of this series, and we can see if we can make some things happen. But anyway, let's get on with this, because it seems Daniel is having some drama. So, Love Day School Party. All week at school, kids have been asking their sweethearts to the annual Love School Party. There'll be cookies and punch, music, the exchanging of flowers and cards, and of course, awkward chaperones. Daniel had yet to be asked, so he had two options. Go alone or invite someone special. I would absolutely go alone, because I'm terrible at this kind of thing, and if I like a girl, I never tell her, which is not how you should probably go about things, but it's like good old social anxiety. But let's keep our fingers crossed for Daniel. I'm going to ask him to invite someone special and see how it goes. Oh dear, I don't like that broken heart symbol. It took courage, that's what Daniel will have to keep telling himself. The moment he asked that special Sim to the Love Day party was the exact same moment he got shot down. The response no had been instantaneous and followed by the cruel snickers of his classmates. Daniel spent the party hiding in the bathroom, embarrassed, with a llama cookie, which was delicious, but didn't make up for what had just happened. Daniel, I'm sorry, this is exactly what I feared would happen. Oh no. But on the plus side, your mum reached flower arranging level 3, so I hope that's made you feel better. You can come home to your lovey-dovey parents and you can be alone. So yeah, I feel like Daniel's not going to be having a particularly good love day, which is unfortunate. But you know what? Then I met Bentley. Oh, do you remember Bentley? Rest in peace, Bentley. Daniel's met Bentley while at school. I'm assuming Bentley wasn't someone special, because you wouldn't want to get to know him after that cruel rejection, I suppose. Maybe we'll never know. We'll have to check Daniel's friendships and see if there's anyone else he's kind of talked to along the way. Maybe it was Casey. I hope it wasn't any of these younger guys. Maybe it was Alanya. Maybe it was Raina. Although that's Rocco's sister, isn't it? Maybe it was Gilbert. Although he's a young adult, so probably too old. It certainly wasn't that Bentley. Who knows? But I feel bad. Oh, poor Daniel. That was the worst possible way that could have probably gone for him. But that is the cruel reality of Love Day, I suppose. But we'll try and cheer Daniel up when he gets back. I feel like Daniel's being sent stuff about uni, because he can start going to university once he becomes a young adult. So, oh man, that's something to consider. That could be a nice ending, maybe, to Daniel's story. He could go off to uni with like the promise of something awesome, and maybe he could meet the one who wouldn't reject him on Love Day at uni. You never know. I mean, Leo didn't meet the one at uni when he went. There was a few kind of romances, but it didn't quite last with any of them. But anyway, here we have the red roses that Willow managed to make, which is very good. And this is her original effort. The quality is poor here, but here, my friends, normal. She made some normal flowers, so well done you. I feel like after the day of school Daniel's clearly having, he just want to like chill at home alone anyway, and maybe just have a bit of time playing video games or something to himself, like feel a bit sorry for himself. So maybe it's a good thing that, you know, Willow and Rocco could kind of head out on a date later on. But I feel bad for the poor guy. I mean, on the plus side, you know, that's something for Daniel. He could just consume this entire amount of cake when he gets back. Oh, and Leo wants to come over. Absolutely you can. Maybe Leo has the day off from being a scientist guy today. But the brother wants to pay a visit, so let's say hi to Leo. He probably, again, his daughter just aged up, so I imagine he wants a bit of an escape from a little toddler running around. Or is it a child? Is Tara a child now? I can't quite remember. But stop playing Sims forever and actually welcome your real-life Sim brother. How about that? Oh, and now Daniel's met Isla, however you want to pronounce her name, I suppose. But Daniel's making some friends, so I feel like maybe his day at school is turning around a little bit. Meanwhile, these two twins here can have a bit of a catch-up and a good laugh. I imagine maybe they're kind of swapping like tips for their inevitable Love Day dates later on tonight, I am guessing. Maybe they'll talk about, oh, what are you doing with Rocco? What are you doing with Charlotte? Kind of stealing ideas potentially. Alternatively, Leo could just be like, my computer's broken, can I use yours? Let's just talk about weird atmospheric pressure. Sure. How about that atmospheric pressure, am I right? Oh. Well, there you go, there's Widow's face. Oh, Daniel's back from school. At least Uncle Leo's back to help you out. Oh, he had a satisfying school day. You aced the pop quiz, won on the playground, and dropped an epic joke during math class. Just an all-around solid day at school. I feel like his day turned around. He got awfully rejected and embarrassed at the Love Day party thing, but it seems to have gone well after that. But still console yourself with a bit of cake, why not? Oh my god, it's Rocco's birthday in 2 days. He's going to become an elder. Oh, good god. It's funny that we're going to see these guys kind of become elders soon and Jay is still around. Like, that guy will not die. So there's Daniel, his consolation birthday cake after a bad love day, with his mum and his uncle. Happy family. Now he's put on the TV. He's like, I don't want to hear this conversation. I mean, those two probably are planning their love day dates later on then. Daniel's like, I do not want to hear what your plans are. And he put this on straight away. He's watching the same comedy show he was watching earlier, so maybe Daniel's kind of interested in comedy. Could he be a comedian later on down the line? Why don't you send a text to all your new friends? How about that? There we go, Daniel's just texting his new friends. Maybe they'll respond, maybe they won't. But I feel like he's had enough rejection for one day, poor Daniel, so hopefully not. And these two are still just kind of catching up, which is nice. And now we await Rocco coming home, and then do a bit of flirting, do a bit of dating, see what happens. I should probably also update Daniel's room a bit now he's a teenager. I feel like the mobile and the nightlight probably aren't quite his vibe anymore. Oh, he has an incredible text. I don't know who it was, because his friendship levels are still the same with all three of them, but there we go. I feel like his day's turned around. And Rocco is home from work, hooray! There we go. Hello, buddy, and hello, Clooney. The best character. He's feeling confident from having an active familiar around him, so there you go, Clooney's actually boosting his confidence. So, can you, Willow, give him a Love Day gift? Can you give him the bouquet of flowers that you made? Oh, you give him a small print. She has an extra print of them on their wedding day, so give him that. That's kind of wholesome. She's just giving him a present, and Leo needs to go, because he probably has a date with Charlotte, which is cool. Oh, and she got a happy emote from giving a gift successfully, so Rocco really liked that present, which is very wholesome. Now you two, since your pure, innocent, sweet child is indoors, you two can kind of maybe flirt about here before your date. Daniel's practicing his speech in the mirror, which is very wholesome. He's quite like, I don't want to get rejected ever again, so I need to practice how I'm going to speak to people, which kind of breaks my heart. Meanwhile, flirty parents whisper seductively. Oh my. Oh god, Jay's here. Right. Rocco's completed a part of Love Day, which is good, so those two can go on a date. I guess Granddad's come to hang out with with Daniel on Love Day. You know, probably not how Daniel would have liked the day to have gone, to be honest, but there you go. I feel like they need a babysitter still. He's still just a teenager, and only just. So, Jay's going to kind of look after them. Okay, so we have Jay looking after Daniel, that's all good. These guys can go on the date. Maybe they don't want to stray too far away, so maybe they try going to the bar that's literally right here. Right, so they need to socialise, flirt, and sit and talk. So, nothing says flirt like a sexy pose, that's for sure. Kiss under mistletoe. It's not Christmas, but that's an option they have, so why not? Well, wholesome scenes. I really like these two. They've gone the distance. I wasn't sure if it really would like work out long term with these two, because they were quite young when they first got together. But it has kind of worked out, and they've never had any proper drama really. If anything, they've gone from strength to strength, which is pretty cool. So they need to kiss now, then they need to kind of sit and chat as well. So let's have them do that. Meanwhile, the bar, there seems to be a few people going on dates. You're just, Tia Dickinson's kind of just sighing. I think these two might be on the date. Maybe these two might be on the date. Oh my god. Guys, if you've seen the first Scooby-Doo movie, it's like 2001, something like that. Freddie Prinze Jr., Sarah Michelle Gellar, that one. This guy looks like the guy Velma talks to at the bar when she's studying the triangle thingy. Google it. Looks just like him. That's hilarious. I'm sure that's who the creators of the game based on, of course, 100%. I'm never wrong. But it's funny. Right. Oh, now I need to kiss passionately. Okay. Passionate kiss. Boom. Then you can sit and talk. You know it's a like heavy, crazy bar when they literally have a chessboard here. Okay, so these two are just kind of having a nice chat. Maybe about Daniel. They're being like, I'm sure Daniel had a great day at school today. I'm sure he wasn't awfully rejected by someone. I mean, we do kind of have Clooney here now, who's almost like a third wheel in this situation. But you know what? It's Clooney, so we will allow it. Okay, they've done everything they need to do for their dates. They've absolutely smashed it. There's still over half of it to go, but it is getting to 11:30 now. I feel like poor Jay's probably absolutely flat out somewhere on the sofa, because he's an old man now and he can't stay up for that long. Because the elder Sims in this game always like just take naps all the time. But these two have had a really nice time. They've had a few hours to themselves to catch up, talk about, you know, their life, and I'm just glad that these two have really kind of gone the distance and been really cool. They're definitely one of my favourite couples I think we've had in the series. Clooney's a big part of that because we all love Clooney. I mean, we wouldn't have had Clooney if it hadn't been for Rocco, because aliens can't become like magic wizard people, which is still a shame about this game. I wish they'd change that or patch it out, but we got there in the end. Rocco could still kind of become a magician, whatever the official word is in The Sims now. So yeah, spellcaster, that's it, that's the word I was thinking of. But yeah, they're having a deep conversation, deep connection with them, and yeah, a really nice love day for these two. So we are going to end the day early and get them home, but they've done everything anyway, and they absolutely nailed it. So, legendary date, there's something special in your Sims House of Adventure to help remember it. And you've kind of walked in, my friend. I thought that was a wedding dress at first. I was like, wow, you have one hell of a love day planned, but you actually look quite angry. Maybe you've been scorned. Maybe you were left at the altar. Now that is dramatic right there. But yeah, let's get these two back home. They've done a lot of what they need to do for Love Day, which is pretty cool. So let's head back. Jay has gone home. Luckily, Daniel's not going to be in too much trouble for being up still this early. I hear music. Who's going to be... My god! What is it with this save and the goddamn aliens? This is another reason, I say, to maybe kind of focus on another set of people in like a new save in future, because hopefully it will stop the constant alien abductions. Like, this family's cursed. I know a lot of them are aliens, but still. What I was saying was, I don't think Dan's going to be in too much trouble for staying up this late, because it's a Saturday, so it's okay. It wasn't a school night. So he's just going to eat whatever the hell this is. Apple sauce, just a big ass bowl of apple sauce. If that's not a mood on Valentine's Day, I don't know what is. So I'm sad that it didn't work out with whoever Daniel was going to ask to the Love Day thing at school, but he seemed to have a decent day outside of that. But we do need to kind of get you to bed, and Willow can go to bed too. She's still feeling her deep connection from her date, but they had, Willow and Rocco had a really good Love Day, which is excellent. I mean, it didn't end particularly well for Rocco because he got abducted by aliens. And oh, look at little Clooney just like waiting for him to come back. That's the saddest thing in the world. There you go, Love Day successful. Love Day was awesome. Rocco had a wonderful time, got to do everything he planned to do. Then, In stark contrast, Loveday was awful. Loveday really wasn't up to Daniel's expectations. He didn't get to participate in enough of the traditions he likes. Maybe next year. Maybe next year, Daniel, it will work out for you. I'm sorry it didn't work out today. Miserable weather, marking the end of not the greatest of love days for him, but yeah, there's always next time, Daniel. There we go. Look who's back. Right. So, zapped and jolted for being abducted. So that's fun. And I've just realised it's been so long since I played The Sims that MC Command Center doesn't actually work anymore. So I need to download the newest one. So I can't even check if he's pregnant with alien babies. So let's hope not, and send you to bed. Actually, you know what? It's Love Day. Willow's probably been waiting up for him to get back from his abduction. You know, these two have earned it. They've had a nice love day together. It can end with, you know. Oh God, oh, I probably should have gotten rid of Clooney here. I just had that terrible, terrible thought. Oh, okay, there you go. Well, oh God, Clooney, shield your eyes. Oh no, he's just watching. He's just watching. No, Clooney, no. What are you doing? Oh God, he's like, what's my master doing? Like, should that go there? Oh God, oh no. Well, that's awful. But at least Daniel's still softly asleep. There's a room in between his and his parents' bedroom, so it's absolutely fine. Oh boy. Okay, so I forgot that a thing that these, like, I used to do was, like, at night I would, like, send Clooney back to the magic realm and then summon him again in the morning. That I'd forgotten to do this time around, so there we have it. But pleasantly satisfied, so well done, guys. Hope you had a fun love day. Oh, Clooney, I'm sorry. You were way too young to see that. Oh, and now Daniel's gotten up at 6 AM on Saturday, really bummed because he had an awful holiday. Failing at a holiday. So his parents had fun. Unfortunately, Daniel did not. Oh, and who are you sending that to, sir? I thought you had a terrible love day. He did have a good text with someone though, so maybe one day we'll find out who the mystery romance person is, but maybe he has sparked something after he got rejected. But for now, we're going to leave it there for this episode. Yeah, it's just nice to kind of catch up with these guys again. Willow and Rocco had a great love day, which is awesome. Daniel not so much, but there seems to be the tease of something going on, potentially. But it is also 7 AM on a Saturday, so it's basically illegal for you to be up this early on a Saturday, so go back to bed. And also we have Clooney, who I think is forever changed by what he witnessed here tonight. I can only apologise to him, but there we have it. Yeah, that's going to be all we have time for in this episode. Let me know your thoughts on like what you want to see next for these characters as we begin the process, I think, of wrapping up this little arc for these characters, potentially moving on to other ones down the line to tell different stories. But yeah, that was that. Highs and lows of Love Day in The Sims. You saw it right here. Another alien abduction, as I think it's basically a drinking game with these Sims Let's Plays at this point. And yeah, it was nice to kind of be back with these guys. We'll probably be switching back to the other family in the next episode, because here, Daniel's a cheerful Sim, and yet he's also very sad, which is unfortunate. If we look at the calendar, it is 2 days until Rocco becomes an elder, so we definitely want to be here for that. Although he's not going to age up unless we're actually playing as his household, so it would actually probably hold it back a few days. But yeah, maybe next episode we visit both households and we spend 1 day with the other guys, and then Rocco's birthday we spend with them, so he can actually age up. And maybe that could be a nice thing to do, get the family interacting, because we got a bit of it in this episode. We had Leo and Jay turn up, but you know, not a hell of a lot of interaction really with that family. But yeah, we'll see what everyone gets up to on the other side of the family in the next episode. And yeah, people are getting older, things are changing, and it really is feeling to me like now, you know, I feel like it's about time that we let these characters rest. However that may be. Will there be tragic endings? I don't know. I think I'm going to like tentatively plan a few things so I can know what I want to do with certain episodes and really structure them a bit. Not all of them, just like 1 or 2 of them. And we'll see where we go from there. But there's still a lot more story to cover these guys, and hopefully we can end things on a really nice note with them whenever that may happen. But yeah, this is nice to be back with The Sims. It's been like over a month now, so it definitely needed to happen. People are kind of waking up on this Saturday full of happy promises, and a good love day for some, horrible one for others, but that's life, I guess. That's the true lesson of The Sims. So yeah, as Willow has a P, I will end it there. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.